Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hey guys.
So guys, we got some of the acorns completed. So this one isn't that fun? So I'm going to show you how we're going to turn them into decorated acorns. And I was thinking, how cute is that to put on like the gold bead caps. I don't know why it just came to me, and I was thinking that is going to be a perfect little touch. Of course, I have some individual ones, and I'm going to show you how I made these. So I was thinking these two, I made these two specifically for the middle of the, to hang. And I'm hoping, I kind of pulled on them, and I think they will hold up long term. So hopefully they will for you. But yeah, I love how, so what I'm going to do, the two strings that we have hanging down, I'm just going to tie it. So I put little seed beads there, and that way they can hang down, and I'll make sure that it's just long enough so that it doesn't get tangled in the book. And then if you're like storing the book in a bookcase or something, just take these guys, pull them up to the top, and then they won't get crunched or whatever. So I'll show you guys that soon. No, I'm going to use my needle, I think. We'll see how it works out. And then look at this itty bitty one. So cute. This one is probably about the thickness of, or the width of a dime or so, half an inch or so. And then I love this one with the little thing on it. And then I even love the green one. So I'm going to show you how we did those, or I did those. I have another twofer. I have a couple of twofers. So first I want to make sure that my, pieces are going to fit. That one I think will fit in the smaller side. No, take it. And then that one could fit in the kind of larger side. Yeah, I think that'll be perfect. So these, I had to do them a little different than the individual ones, so I kind of wanted to show you that. Have Fabri-Tac, and of course I have wire, because I really think I needed the wire. So, uh-oh, Sophia's being silly. If you didn't hear, light is coming. Grandma's coming, and we are going to pawn Sophia off on her all winter.
Yes. Driving me dizzy.
Yeah. It's not just her, though. I mean, Daddy was gone all day yesterday.
Oh, that's a 12-hour day.
Yeah, he was gone 12 hours. It was crazy. And I didn't go with him. I wasn't feeling very good, and then he's like, I don't have very much to do, so you may as well stay home. Yeah, it didn't work out too well, did it, baby?
No.
This is a 24 gauge, though if I was doing it again, I would really want something just a little bit heavier. It's not really, but all I had was 24 gauge, so use what you use. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and then I have this needle, and like a hat pin. And what I started doing is just kind of going through the center. I don't know if it really matters, but
Is it working?
Oh yeah, it's fine. And then hopefully I can get my wire through there. Can't really tell where it was going through. But if I'm careful, I can just kind of... So my idea here is I want the wire to go all the way through so that we can decorate it, on the nut.
Sorry.
So just carefully, because the wire is so thin, it does tend to bend. Sorry. And we're just going to kind of work it. Just move. There it goes. There it goes. Look. So we got one. I have the top one at the bottom. This one's a little bit long wire. And before you put the wire in, go ahead and figure out where, you know, what side you want up, what side you want down. I'm going to use this. And then what I did is I just kind of used my pliers and made some circles, kind of large circles. And then I kind of twist it and then put it like this. And that's going to hold our wire in there, and then we're going to like glue it into place. I think it was the smaller side. So I'll use my Fabri-Tac and we'll glue it. But then we have this side for decorating. So I am going to...
Well, come here, baby. Come on.
So I am using gold and silver because I only had silver wire. But I'm using the gold bead caps. And I have a bunch of those. My friend Leslie sent me tons. And then I had some in my stash. Look, Leslie, I'm finally using them. She's probably thinking, about time, Michelle. But she knows. She's like me. We keep a stash of stuff, don't we, Leslie? Okay, so... And if you wanted to, you could go ahead and, you know, do a fancy end. Put this on and then work your wire through. I could have chose to do that as well, but this one I didn't. Sorry, Clint's moaning in the background.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm not doing good.
You know what? That one doesn't seem to have a very good hole. Oh man, I dropped one.
Sure you don't want that? No.
I don't need it. It's on the... But see, then I just kind of fit and see which one I like. I like that one pretty well. Gracie, don't eat that. Animals everywhere, guys. Sorry. It's that time of day. So I kind of do it fairly small. I don't want it super long, but because I'm going to go ahead and wind this edge too, and this is our decorative edge. So you're going to see this part. So I just want to wind it pretty tiny. And I want it pretty tight because I don't want my bead cap kind of flopping. So then I just kind of put it on there. Kind of flatten it like that. Very simple. And then we'll glue that in with some Fabri-Tac. Okay, so let's do the blue one. Let me see if I can kind of do it first. Show you that way. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Not zoom, but you know. Just to make sure I'm staying in frame for you. Okay, so here's this. So like if you wanted to do the cap first. So this is the bottom. You can do all different kinds of little decorative caps and stuff. So you do little circles, pull your wire, and then take it back through, and that's a fun cap if you can find the hole. But it's still dark out, or it's just starting to get light. And then just pull that through that hole, and that will hold your nut on as well. And then be sure you go ahead and fit your nut in there and see which one you want to go inside. So like that, because we know this is going to be the bottom. So which one do we want to use? I have some over here too. You know, so I can kind of fit those on and see if I like those better. That one I feel like is too big, kind of
Cubby, no.
Kind of weird. Cubby, don't make Daddy get up.
Yeah, if I get up, I want to be pissed off. Just understand that.
Sorry, we have a Cubby is a bully to Gracie Lynn. I tell you, I don't know what we're gonna do while we're gone, but thankfully we'll only be gone like overnight. So,
Suggest you knock it off.
Mom, we're gonna call you later. I don't know if it'll be today though, but
I will.
Clint said he'll call you and let you know our plans.
Yeah, I've still got to rent the car.
If you see this, we gotta rent the car, or what's it called? Reserve a car. And then I think we're gonna leave sometime Friday afternoon to come up and probably get a hotel just outside, like over halfway there, you know, so Clint's not hurting too bad. And then come by Saturday early, like at 8 or 8:30, 9, somewhere in there, and then get you packed up and head back home.
Yeah.
Because we're having problems with our job keeping an eye on things for us. Plus we have the cats, and you know how the cats are, Mom.
Oh, hi, buddy.
So yeah.
Hi, bud.
I told Clint we could go today. He's like, no.
Oh, Lord, I can't imagine driving all that way today. I'd do it if I had to.
You don't have to, so that's a good thing.
Anymore. It's hard to do it.
Okay, so I like that one. So you just want to kind of fit it, make sure, because I mean it's a big chore to like remove it. Those guys are falling. What side did I want? Okay, I think I want that side as the top. So we want that side as the bottom. So we're gonna put this in here. One of my next goals is to get my eyes checked because you know. Okay, there we go. And then I'm gonna try to work it in without. I don't think I really need to punch that hole.
Huh?
Who are you talking to?
I thought you said Clint.
I don't say Clint
I know.
too often. So this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, it's supposed to be snow in the mountains, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it's a good weekend. That's one reason we try to go down or go get Mom pretty early. We always try to get her by the mid-October if she's coming for the winter. And then she won't go home till May or after. So plan on that, Mom. You're stuck here until we let you go this time.
Yep.
Not taking any excuses. It's our time to spend time with you. If you get tired of us, you're just going to have to deal.
SOL, Mom.
Okay, so we're going to glue those on. But one thing I did is I take these two and I kind of manipulate them, just make sure they're not going to fall apart. If you're worried about that though, you could put like some Fabri-Tac in them and so if you get this and you're worried about that, just pop some Fabri-Tac in there and make sure that they're going to stay. But they're not moving or anything. This one, just a little bit of movement, so it's possible it might end up coming apart. So I think when I do my wire, not sure what size I'm going to need. So we're going to do a pretty good size just to make sure I have enough. Aw.
He sure does love you, little buddy. You know what?
And then we're going to go ahead and wire this. Like this. Okay, so we're going in between there. Like I said, I'm wiring these two different ways. And then we're going to twist this one around the large one.
Oh!
What happened?
Oh, no.
You got her tail?
I did. I'm sorry.
Aw, she always, it hurts her feelings so much too. Poor mom would step on
Alright.
Lucy's tail because, you know, you don't know they're right there. All of a sudden they're there. And mom couldn't hear it or anything, and Lucy would just get so heartbroken and she'd run and hide. It was just like it just hurt her feelings so much that somebody stepped on her. That's what she's doing now. She's hiding. So I am going to go ahead and just put some Fabri-Tac in here. Just a little. She's fine, guys.
Yeah.
You could hear her on the video yesterday. So cute. Go get Daddy. Gracie's over here. Sweetie, could you grab me a paper towel? Not Kleenex, because I need the...
I love you, honey.
She gets her heart broken so much. And then Lily's gotten sick. She's my oldest now, and she keeps sneezing bubbles. I think they got cold, and so they got a cold. So she sneezes and bubbles, so every time she's sitting in my lap, she's spraying me with her little bubbles.
I know, I'm sorry.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and let that that's going to dry, and make sure that that stays put, you know. I might go ahead and do that with the other ones, just to, you know, make sure. But I just want to make sure that that's not going to fall apart. I mean, they are nature, so it's possible it could. So just keep that in mind, that they're not plastic, they're not resin, they're real, because I have availability of them. So I need some beads, which my little seed beads came in handy. So I foresee a lot of journals during this winter. Mom's gonna be here. Clint's already working on more journal covers. These are just seed beads. I'm only gonna take 4 or 5. But yeah, I think I'm gonna, if Mom wants to learn how to do covers and help me, you know, create journals. And if we can sell more journals, that means we're getting rid of some stuff.
Exactly.
And passing it on to you guys. But there's a few, you know, I still have all those eclectic ones I want to make. Might even do more Edith Holden, just because I have another book that I haven't used. And so I'm going to do it like that. This one, well, one of these will probably end up on the spine. And I think all these, even if I don't use them, but I'm planning on using them, I might send them along, you know. So that's all I want for that. Just a little hint of decoration. Hear the chicken?
They are.
Did you guys hear that chicken? Oh, see, I was thinking I needed this long piece. See, I didn't need that, but that's okay. We can still use it. And then here I am going to wind. Isn't that funny?
Sure wish I knew where they were laying their eggs, though.
I know, we haven't found
I
them.
haven't found them yet.
Mom, when you get here, though, we got to clean up the yard before the snow hits.
Yep.
Got some of it done, but still have some, and it's dangerous, you know, when you're... Mom will take out trash and stuff. She always thinks she has to do stuff, but then she gets bored too, so we let her. But one year she fell and had like a massive
Bruise.
Tushy Brews. Didn't even cry to my knowledge. I would have cried.
I tell you, she's a tough old broad.
She's a tough old broad.
She really is, I tell you.
Yeah, I would have cried because, man, that bruise was awful. But we're going to make sure she's safe this year. Okay, so we have that. Where's our 2 pieces? So we know that one's going to go in there, but see, that's going to hold in the beads. So we have our Fabri-Tac. I'm just going to kind of fill it up. I don't want, you know, too much because I don't want it oozing all over. I want it to look nice and clean. And we're just going to pop that little guy in there. Like that. And if I don't like this piece right here, how it's kind of loopy, I can fold that over. I just forgot on that one.
Great, so you're not going to be tormenting him either.
I think I folded it on the green one. Let's see. Oh, it wasn't a green one, was it? It was this one. But see, I folded it over on that one. Make sure there's enough in there. And these, you just want to keep an eye on them because I was noticing they kept kind of trying to pop out, you know, because there's nothing to hold them. So I let it set for a couple of minutes and then just go back and press it in, make sure it's going to stay. And that's, see what I mean, that one? That one doesn't have enough, I don't think. There's hardly anything on it when it came out. But they're kind of fun because they're definitely one-of-a-kind pieces.
That's true.
So I'm going to let that sit over here, and then I'm going to show you how we do the individual ones. So let's do this big one. That one is so pretty. I love the colors. So let me, hopefully I have a cap that will fit. I mean, that's not horrible, that cap. Let me set that one right here. Like I said, we could always go out and get more. In fact, I might just make tons of these this winter.
I would.
You know, just to get them ready and maybe even sell them. I don't know. I could in the store. I don't know if they'd sell in the middle of winter. It's possible. That one is so flat, but it's so cute. The hat. And if you wanted to, you could take these... oh, I like that one. You could take these caps and you could spray paint them like a bright color, and then, or shellac them or something, and then punch your holes, or punch your holes first and then spray paint them. That would give you a whole new look. You know, like you could even do black, you could do red, whatever you wanted to do. So, and then I took my, if you had a drill bit, you could certainly use that. But I have a hat pin, and I did have a drill bit, it was just too big. So I found this hat pin, it's really sturdy. I'm just going to work it.
You know what else would work? It's a crochet hook.
It might, yeah. But you just work it for a few minutes. It does take a little bit. If Clint was here yesterday, I probably would have had him, you know,
right
just...
foot about a foot to front, awkward.
Gracie? Grace.
She's doing that for me. Yeah.
Sorry, let me be nice. She's perfect. I don't know what Clint's issue is. She's gonna wear her tiara when Grandma gets here. Maybe Grandma will try to take pictures for me.
Yeah, Grandma's bringing her camera, so I'm excited.
Grandma's bringing her camera, her spinning wheel.
You know what she's wanting?
What? Oh. So you just keep working it. It does take a little bit, but we're getting there. I can feel it. And you want to keep your hand out of the way. Gracie. There it comes. See it? It's coming out. And then just go ahead and... It's okay, honey.
Oh, it's not that. I was looking for the water ball.
And then we have... There we go.
Bye-bye.
Then I have... Where's that one longer one? Here it is. Wire is pretty inexpensive, so I don't stress too much about it. And then that is going to go in there. Like that. So, kind of figure out where we want this. We can go up from the bottom. Again, we're gonna... Stop it! Get that bottle of liquid stuff and it works, doesn't it? Can't find our water bottle, so he had to. I tell you, well, and
great, because I mean.
Well, and he's the one that is a bully to her, so.
I know it, but he's just sitting there.
She's staring at him and stuff. We do not always have a quiet time in our house.
Well, that's a rarity in this house. How far?
But when Daddy's gone, the cats are so quiet. It's just like, oh, we can rest.
Yeah.
Actually, I think it's more depression, but you know.
Well,
that's one reason we don't want to be gone that long.
No.
So yeah, we're planning on leaving Friday. Go most of the way, and then probably be exhausted before we can get up there.
Well, Pard gets so sad when I'm gone.
And then hopefully we can be home Saturday night.
Oh, we will.
That is our plan.
Hopefully there's not a lot of cops.
We're not speeding.
Well, that, or hopefully God gives me a good eye to see you.
Yeah, that too, huh?
There were hardly any out yesterday.
Okay, so we have that. We want to do our bottom end cap. I really want to use one of these, but I just feel like they're too big. You know, it just doesn't sit in there right. Let me see if I can just... Oh, I think I can bend it. Aw.
3 of them.
Sophia's cleaning her up now.
And Bard's cleaning. She's cleaning up Bard. They're all cleaning up. All 3 of them are cleaning up.
Oh, I think that looks pretty. I don't think I've used this one yet. That's one reason I wanted to... No!
Lucy Lou, honey. Lucy.
I do not want you to knock over my whole...
Lucy Lou.
Box of beads, hon. Keep an eye on her, because
I'm watching her, hon.
if she steps over there, she's going to take the whole thing down. Just like that. I can see it now.
Oh. I'm watching her. She's okay. It ain't going to go anywhere. It's on the table all the way. Except for a little tiny corner.
Okay, there. I moved it. Okay, so that's on there, and then we're going to work it through. Again, I do have these wire straighteners, and it seems to help, but this wire is really super thin, so it's almost like it's too thin for these. But if I can kind of straighten it out a little bit, it almost makes it harder too. And then she's gonna knock those over.
Oh, she ain't either. You work too much.
Crash.
Huh,
Crash.
Lucy. Monica's work too much. Huh, sweetie pie.
So my friend Lindsay, her family is in Fort Myers. Oh my gosh, if you guys haven't seen the devastation in Fort Myers, you guys should go look, because her family's okay, but her aunt, I think, cousin had horrible flooding in their house. It went almost to the ceiling.
Yeah, did you say it was like 6 foot or something?
Yeah, 6, 7 foot. I don't know how tall their ceilings were, but it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. They still have a house, but pretty much everything in it was destroyed. It just breaks my heart. I think they're at least up to 12 deaths.
Yeah,
and more expected. So, if your family... Michelle, I hope your family's safe. She wrote me and said that they were, her son and stepson and his mother are down there too. Just such a scary situation. Then it's fixing to head to South Carolina, so, which we have friends there too.
I
tell you, it's just, it has been a storm, and hopefully it's the last one for a while. I don't put Fabri-Tac on this one because I think it's fine. Once I, you know, do the tie up here, it seems to work just fine. Holds it in as long as you do it tight. And then I do like the idea of just a little something on top of the Acorn. I think that makes it look cute too. So we have that. Do I like that one? Let's go for something a little fancier. I tell you guys, I don't need anything.
No, you got enough crap, that's for sure.
Lisette wrote me and said, Michelle, I think it was Lisette, she wrote me and said, Michelle, I'm going yard selling, what do you need? And I'm like, nothing. Do you know me at all? Lisette's my dear friend from Georgia. Just love her and her girls to death. She's been busy though, so. I think hers is like Paper, Yarn, and Prayers. Her YouTube. Okay, and then we just fold it, and then that's gonna wind like that, and just like you're doing a charm or something. Wouldn't these little nuts be cute on a charm? Of course, I love nuts. I might have to do some for my sister. Put in her Christmas. We always give nuts. One time I had over 100 nuts for Christmas.
There's still some in the red car.
From Sis. Then I took them all. I took a bunch of them and hid them in her car when before she headed home that day.
Yep.
She's a nut. But pray for Sis. She has a colonoscopy on Monday, and they think she may have cancer, colon cancer. So there's a lot going on in our world right now. That is messy. I had to hold it upside down. Shall we do one more? We have time. It's only been half an hour. Let's just do one more. We only have like 3 more to do. And I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and finish up the journal off camera. I'm going to do the tassels and stuff. And so the next video you see will be a full flip through, which will be for tomorrow. So you'll see it tomorrow morning. And I'm going to put it up fairly early. And I'll tell you what time things are going to be listed. It's going to be listed in the store, and I am going to just go ahead and tell you when. Then you can just go to the store and look. So I still have time to tell you guys. And
please don't. Crap. Boy, that thought left my head in a hurry.
Don't get mad if you don't win.
Yeah, please don't get pissed off if you don't get it.
I've already had that talk.
You know,
we had that one lady that was so irate because I was sitting here watching for 2 hours and I never got a chance to win it. Well,
not very smart if you wasted 2 hours of your life.
Well, I tell you what time it's coming out, and sometimes it sells before anyone. So you gotta spend your time. I can't spend it for you. I mean. But yeah, I told you guys, she was pretty irate and tell everyone how horrible of a person I am.
Boo-hoo.
I told her, I have 8,000 subscribers.
One less ain't doing that.
Well, I only had one book at the time, and she was not happy about it because she wanted that book, and I just wasted her time. You guys have heard that a couple of times. And why should she watch me if she doesn't have a chance to win the book?
Yep.
Well, sorry.
Holy
Okay, so I twisted that. This one is pretty sturdy, but I just felt like those colors would go nicely here.
I love you, sweetie. Yeah, but
And then whenever I do trim my wire, just make sure you don't have anything that's going to hurt someone. I make sure that I don't have any pokies. Let's get the gold. I really like the gold. I want to do some embroidery covers too. That's one reason I got all these beads and stuff, was for embroidery. Oh, come on, you. When we were at a locate is when I got all these nuts, and I was asking the guy if he would mind if I, you know, picked his acorns, because some people get mad at you. I dropped something, but I hope it wasn't a nut. I think it was wire. You know, I always want to ask, because you might not think acorns mean anything to them, but you know, it's in their yard. You never know. And he's like, "Oh, well, let me help you."
Yep.
So he's picking them all, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm looking for the, you know, the larger ones, not necessarily the teeny tiny ones." So then he started looking for the large ones. That's why I have so many of them.
That's funny.
Such a nice guy. Which is funny because right across the street was his sister-in-law.
We did a locate.
We did
for
a
her.
locate for her, and
Chelle.
she was the sweetest lady.
Yeah.
And so it was kind of fun to talk to him as well, and find out, you know, that the whole family is pretty nice. That's kind of fun when that happens. But then we did a locate where this one guy he yelled at us, and he had the prettiest acorns on his tree, but I wasn't going to talk to him about them. He's the one that was like, "If you're going to come on my property, you're going to let me know." Which is fine, but some people are scared. I think these would be really cute. They're like perfect for this one. Okay, so again, we're going to take our wire. I think that one will work just fine. I'm just going to put it in first. Clint's not feeling very good. I think that rub helped my neck a little.
Oh, good. That's okay. Crap.
Just gotta work it in. Betty got her a new job today. She's doing really well. She was so excited. So proud of you, Betty. Sorry I can't be there for the retreat. But I told her next year I'm coming.
Yeah.
I will come down to meet her, because I don't think she wants to come here.
No.
She's like, "What's the temperature there again?"
46 probably by now.
She said it's 67, or
Yeah, it
was it 57 there?
57.
And she's like,
I
"I'm
imagine
freezing."
Pretty cold for her, but
I'm like, "Yeah, our highs next week, guys, it's supposed to be in the 60s.
hot dog.
Yeah, so Clint's gonna have to get the, especially if
Yeah.
Mom's here, you know. But he's gonna have to get the heater, because we also have cats that really need warmth. So now we can kind of decide what we want here. Oh, I love that. Isn't that pretty? So this one, the hole's quite a bit bigger. So if you wanted to, you could put a little seed bead on it, and that would help fill up that hole and cover it up, and then go ahead and wind your thing. You just want to make sure it's not, you know, you want 2 or 3 little winds on your wire just to keep it together. Make sure it's not gonna pop out of there. And then this one would end up going like in there. We're gonna glue it in. So that's cute. And then let's do the same one with this one.
Nice. do that.
Oh,
Okay, so
also I want to pop this back in. Just make sure. Sorry, I just remember that.
And I see there's still a J over there, and it's south of town.
Hmm.
I've never seen them down that way.
I wonder if they're moving or something.
No.
I was just thinking, oh, I better press on that because I don't want it to glue halfway out. I think you can get these for like $3 or $4, maybe 5 or 6 on Amazon, and you get tons of wire. So, kind of straight. It's just easier to go, you know, through that thing. And then I'll make my tassel. Might go ahead and record the tassel making, and I might show it like
You should.
later in the week. Plus, I will be announcing a giveaway probably tomorrow. I just have to get all my ducks in a row and get all that information so that you guys can enter. Giveaway, you do have to make sure that you are a subscriber. That's the main thing, but I'll have, you know, like different ways that you can get entered. But we have some fun things to give away, so looking forward to that. To you guys getting some goodies. My one friend from, where was that, hon? Switzerland? No, Scotland. I think she's from Scotland. Ireland. No.
Yeah.
Was it? Anyway, she ordered a journal and she never received it. And she just wants me to give it away to a new subscriber.
Very sweet lady.
She's a very sweetheart. She's kind of like me, you know. She feels like it wasn't from God for her to get it, and she wanted to give it away. But there's like 2 or 3 presents in her package that she wanted me to separate and give away. So there's going to be at least, I think, 5 things, 5 prize chances. So 1 per winner. Come on, you. This one's not going in very straight. Let me try this side. But yeah, I need to get all that figured out today. And get all the rules and stuff down. And how you can enter. Some of it will be sending in something to enter part of them. But there's also going to be ones that you don't have to send anything in and you can still win. So you can be entered to win multiple times. Okay, I think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to wrap this up. Did I do that one? Yeah. And I do like to make these just a little bit bigger, so I go all the way down. 3 or 4 here. And then we're going to fold it like that. And then just make sure that it's going, ooh, isn't that pretty? That's such a cute little nut in there. You need to get what?
Oh, the binder film.
Oh, you didn't go get one, did you?
I was going to look on Amazon.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right now, I got one.
So let's see. Yeah, Clint worked a 12-hour day and he is, I think those are the ones I just put back in there. He is not feeling very good. Yeah, I was teasing him, Mom, and I said, let's tell Mom we're heading up there right now.
Yeah.
We could, Mom. It's just, yeah, it's not going to work, but. I think it fell behind the, oh, there it is. It's right behind the.
Oh, that's right. Baby girl's got a toy.
What do you think? Is that one too small? Let's try to go for something just a touch fancier. Look over here.
Blooming are expensive.
What?
The 6-inch one is
Just a binder?
40 some bucks for a 6-inch.
Oh, we might have to just look. I mean, next week we'll be at different stores. We can
Yeah.
stop and
Yeah, exactly.
go in the Dollar Tree or something.
Oh, that's funny, but here's a 5-inch.
Here's one.
Only $19.
Oh, that's not bad. That one's pretty. I like that.
Gee,
Oh, it's exactly the same one as that one. But I like it. I'm going to keep it.
Hi, Lucy. How you
So,
doing?
I don't think you want a D-ring, though.
oh, I don't know what to
I do, but
do.
as long as there's 3, I don't know that it matters.
Yeah, that's
That one was a little long, but it'll be fine.
Hey, honey. Where is it? Oh, I see
Okay,
it.
so we're going to glue those in. Then we only have one more, which we could even just work it in, couldn't we?
honey, might as well just do more.
Yeah, I mean, I only have the one.
Stop it, good girl. Well, you're not supposed to catch it. Ready? You ready? Go get it.
Okay, so I think the purple one goes in the little one. Then the pink one goes in this one.
Okay, give me
I think this one might be my favorite. I like the solid
Uh-oh.
colors. Oh!
Sorry. That
Oh!
was my
Oh!
fault.
Oh!
Sorry, that was my fault. Sorry.
Where did it go? You'll have to help her, Daddy, because everything's
It was behind
falling.
you, sorry.
Okay, I couldn't find or I
Sorry,
didn't
Daddy
feel it.
didn't throw it very good there. Sorry about that.
Sorry, he's playing fetch with the cat, and she decided she was going to run behind me, and when she did, she doesn't look. She knocked everything off. The story of my life. Okay, let's just do this one. I have a good size nut, and then we're just going to use this again to drill a hole.
Oh, just got it.
Watching my fingers because I don't want to poke myself. Good, maybe that'll keep her busy for
Oh,
a
it's
minute.
keeping her busy, all right.
Clint's teaching her all these new tricks, like how to climb up on this thing to get there.
And
And
then I accidentally threw it on the counter. And she saw
Oh.
it hit.
and we have drawers in there, and so she was.
All of a sudden I see her, she was climbing up the drawers like a ladder. And then she batted
Because
it.
she's tiny. She's
so
full
tiny.
grown, but she can't
She can't jump that
jump.
far.
This one I'm going to do like a decorative circle, so I have one circle there.
Good girl, you
And then
got
we're going
it.
to do another circle here. And I'm going to straighten it out. So we have this really kind of decorative little piece. And then your wire comes kind of straight down the center. And then I want a pretty good size one for that. I really love these, I think. Or maybe it's these. There's one that I really like, and I think I want to try to use that one. Well, where are they? They're in here. Maybe it's these. I'll find them. There we go. I think I want it down here, but ugh, don't you just love that fun little piece? So I'm going to go up like that, and then we're going to go straight in. Try to. Gracie again.
Cubby this time. Gonna get Gracie.
Animals.
Driving me
I
just
tell you guys. I always tell people, yeah, we're kind of insane having this many. Our limit is only supposed to be 4. We have 10.
Well, we passed that one.
But like somebody told me, well, but you've saved all the animals and you love them, so that's not a bad thing.
Nope.
It's just, sometimes I question our sanity.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Oh Lord, don't I ever bit.
Isn't that pretty? And then we have that fun little, kind of straighten it out. Make sure it's in the center. Just a fun little decoration. I think I love that little thing though. And then we're gonna get our hole drilled in there. Pop that in there. This one I'm going to do a little bit different. I'll show you what I'm talking about, but just kind of straighten it up. If it's not where, you know, you want it to be, you could Fabri-Tac it. And actually, I'm going to clean this up real quick. It's leaking. And then I want to check my pink and purple one. You have to do this periodically just to make sure it's not like separating and it's drying the way you want it to dry. See, that one was kind of coming out. Pay attention, Michelle. These I think are good. They're in there pretty well. But you do have to keep doing that. But I'm loving these colors. I think they turned out so pretty. So I'm going to keep that long. I'm going to go ahead and put this because I think that one's fun as a topper. And then we are going to do our over. And I'm going to hold it here, twist around.
Eat that baby, baby.
Let me show you what I did on another one. And I'm going to trim this, but not all the way. You could just trim it all the way. But if you want a little bit of a decoration, you can kind of do a twist and then hold it, twist, and then twist, and then kind of fold it over. You just want to make sure it's not going to, you know, hope you saw that.
Yes, she was up there, baby, you go on. Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay. And we're going to finish it up like that. Make sure that looks good. And I'm going to wrap it up really quick because my battery is fixing to die. But I hope you guys enjoyed these. I hope you give them a try. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in tomorrow's video. See you soon. Bye.
Hi, guys. Thanks for visiting, Cousin.